Is Marco Phoenix really the strongest First Division commander? Now, I know this has been a hotly debated, not hotly, but uh, like mid-range debated debate throughout the community. Is Marco truly the strongest First Division commander? Now, a lot like to lean to Ben Beckman. Um, but in order to understand First Division commander, vice captain, and first mate, um, we're going to have to deep dive into that. So, the concept of a vice captain is the person that you would probably have right underneath the captain. So, when you think of this, Zoro. No, let's use it in Shanks terms, or possibly even even Whitebeard terms. When Whitebeard died, the one who is gonna rule, or the next leader of the Whitebeard Pirates just went straight down to Marco, not because he was the first division commander, but because he was the vice captain. The word vice is literally the meaning more to be achieved, or something like that. Go look it up on Google. Um, I get my information from Tech 101 and BDA Law, so don't go crazy on me. And Seth the Programmer and Six, and let's not talk about that. Also Sensei Inc. Um, and then the concept of a first division commander is a Lucky Roo. So Lucky Roo is the main fighter of the red-haired pirates, which would automatically just make him the first division commander. Yasop, which was the first mate, was the first one to join the red-haired crew, which should in turn make him the first mate. So I hope that kind of cleared up the differences of third, first, and second division commander. I mean, no, vice captain, first division commander, and first mate. So now to answer the question truly, is Marco really the strongest first division commander? Now, first, and I know people are gonna be bringing up this fact and like saying, "Bruh, like, do you have to? Does every YouTuber have to use this fact?" But yes, we actually do. Marco the Phoenix fought Queen, a second division commander, and King, a first division commander, or um, the second in command of the Beast Pirates. Yeah, my boy is the only one. Listen. And I know my boy Kill, he gonna be like, bruh. But listen, Marco is the only one, probably without Conqueror's Hockey, to make King bleed. Zoro has not made King bleed. Nobody has made King bleed except for Marco up to this one point. And then on top of that, Marco has very strong fighting power, which we could combine, or we could like round up his fighting strength and all that good stuff to King. And then on top of that, he can regenerate. Even if you want to round it down to about Sanji right now, kicking power. If you want to rank Marco down to that, you can even do that. But my mans can regenerate. So that right, just the regeneration alone is a big boost that he has over, like a big flex that he has over the all the commanders. And we're not going to get into the vulge of attacks and experience. We're not going to get into any of that. But then we're going to combine him between all of the First Division commanders. Number one, I used to think that Marco versus Katakuri was like a close fight. But when you look at what Marco can do, and yes, we're giving Katakuri all of his attacks from Whole Cake Island. You know, it's the usual we be doing all the Luffy attacks as well. We're going to come to the perspective of Kizaru. His laser beams are definitely stronger than probably anything Katakuri has to offer. Marco easily regenerated from every single laser beam. And remember, these laser beams were meant to kill Whitebeard. Now, this is not in turn making Katakuri weak. Katakuri in no artifact is weak. But when you, let's just stop even comparing Katakuri. On top of that, we got my boy's King. If there was a fight between King and Marco, y'all would say, "Oh, King's endurance and how he can't get hit, and how he can live in any chapter spoilers, any surviving area, and how he's super durable." So King, although he can fly, cannot do jackpot to Marco. And I know y'all like blasphemy. You're spitting pure blasphemy. Yes, even if King hits Marco, my boy's Marco can just regenerate and hit him back with the exact same force. And the thing is, Marco can do this over and over and over and over and over and over again until he runs out of stamina. Now, I don't know about you, but y'all are probably saying, no. You do not know what you're talking about. Marco's running out of stamina before King. Oh wait. My bro can regenerate. And we don't even... He probably can't regenerate his stamina, so we can just throw that out of the pocket. But in every way, shape, or form, from what we have seen, Marco is stronger than King. And I'd like to think Marco has not awakened his fruit. Now, y'all are like, what? But I think if Marco awakened his fruit, his flames would be able to burn you. Or he would probably just be a morsel. Or all of his abilities would just be pumped up, by tenfold. But King, y'all can already knock that out of the door. I know y'all have, you see what King's doing. Zoro needs King's hockey just to fight. No. I vouch that if Oda let Marco fight King, yes, it is true. He would be over, it would probably be a very draining fight. But then on top of that, we saw Marco fighting both Queen and King, and yes, I'm coming back to this. And listen, Marco won. It wasn't stated that he wasn't going all out, but it was kind of like you knew Marco was not going all out because he wanted Sanji and Zoro, to actually, fight King and Queen. So Marco was probably just distracting them, and no, Marco actually literally was distracting them. You can even pick that up. Marco is on not an entirely different echelon from the other commanders. He's beating Katakuri. And that's facts. You gotta think of it this way. If you think that King's beating Katakuri, then Marco's beating Katakuri. Because King and Marco are definitely at that level. Like, they're definitely around the same level right there. So, like, you can just get that out of your head. So, if you thought King, or if you perceive that King's, like, way stronger than every other commander, then you'd have to have Marco standing right beside him, because my bro Marco, yeah, he's too strong. On top of that, now we have Ben Beckman. Number one, Marco is defeating Shiryu. But yeah, we're not even going to talk about that. But he's defeating Shiryu. But then we have my boys Ben Beckman. Okay. Do I have to explain to you so many ways this fight could end up in a tie? Now, I know y'all are like, bro, come on, why did you do that, dude? Oda never said Ben Beckman and Marco, oh no, Ben Beckman and Shanks were the same strength. So he never said that. He said Ben Beckman is Shanks's moon. So, like, think of it like this. Shanks is like the smile, Ben Beckman is the serious. Like, don't go like, oh no, he has an entirely, he has a second emperor on his crew. No, he does not. So just kick that out of y'all head. Yeah, let's just get that out of the way. We actually have to see some attacks from Ben Beckman before I even touch on Ben Beckman. Like, I can touch on Shiryu. Cause honestly, Shiryu, unless he has King's Haki, he's about as strong as Zoro and Wano right now. Not right now, but he's as strong as Zoro and Wano. So, yeah, like when Zoro first came to Wano, he's around that strength. He probably has Rewo, but yeah, my bro is not. he's that guy, but yeah, we're not even gonna talk about that. And this video is definitely not, like, I wanted this video to be short. It's probably like 14-15 minutes by now, but that sucks. So yeah, I just wanted to, like, explain that. Ben Beckman, we can't even touch on Ben Beckman, but two people that we can touch on is Katakuri and King, and I think Marco. No, I'm gonna bet my money in a fight Marco is beating King. Now, I know Kill's gonna have something to say about this, but bro, just think about it. Marco has the same kick force. He might not have the exact same endurance as King, but he has the same, fist and kick and everything force as King. And then on top of that, my boy got his regeneration. And even if he does not have the same kick force as King, he probably has it better. My bro can kick, and he probably even knows Ryuo. Maybe it's not his blue flames that made King, cough out blood. Maybe it's just his Ryuo. Maybe he, like, Ryuo'd King. I have to go back and look at that panel. I don't think he did that, but he did make King bleed. But yeah, guys, just please refrain from hateful comments, please. But honestly, King, not King, like, Marco's regeneration is just too overpowered. And honest, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but if you want, in the One Piece world, And I'm betting all of my rice cakes and money on this. If you want to fully defeat Marco, coming back like with some HP or something like that, you have to send an Admiral or a Yonko. Like, just one of them. It's not like no, and if you wanted to do it commander style, you could send 3 of your 3rd division commanders or 3 people. Okay, in Kaido's case, he could send Sasaki, Who's Who, and Jack, and they would probably still get beaten up by Marco. I'd probably say Kaido would need to send King and Jack if he wants to beat Marco, and both of them probably come out alive. Marco's just an entirely different beast. So y'all need to stop underrating Marco, bro. My bro Marco is a beast. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Yeah. Peace.